it's kind of hard to take any elite athlete, famous athlete seriously when over 90% of them, especially the minority athletes who came, most of them came from nothing, they push toxic products on the youth. You know, $200 pairs of shoes, Mountain Dew, McDonald's, Subway eat fresh garbage. It's not even food. I mean, you got Steph Curry pushing Subway, Peyton Manning, a white guy, a privileged white guy, pushing Subway. I mean, how much money do you need when you're willing to do that? I mean, it's really brutal. I mean, there's like three things that a kid should never do, and he'd be way better off: eat Subway, eat McDonald's, and buy $200 pairs of Nikes when the family's broke. So it's never ending, and yet they always want to have an opinion about causes, and when they're destroying people's lives. I mean, the Subway franchise, the world would be way better off if that place didn't exist. I mean, you could almost say that for McDonald's, but I don't know. I drink diet soda. Soda's horrible, but an athlete shouldn't be pushing that stuff. I mean, if they give you $3 million, I mean, none of them drink it. They can't possibly drink that stuff. I mean, Tom Brady, I don't think he pushes that garbage. But to see Peyton Manning pushing the Subway Eat Fresh with a big smile on his face, it's bad. Bad news, man. And, every type of garbage product out there that no one really needs, that's what these athletes pick up on, and they just sell it to the masses. And, how about if one of them just came on as a public service announcement and said, I'm not taking any money from any of these companies. Stop wasting your hundreds of dollars on tennis shoes. Maybe invest in some blue chip companies for the next 40 years. It might turn into something. Quit eating at McDonald's. Quit drinking Mountain Dew and Pepsi. Quit eating at Subway. I mean, the world would be so much better off, and not a single one will do it. So, I mean, not that I'm a saint. None of us lives pure lives, but it's kind of hard to believe that no one will really confront them on this. I mean, this goes on, I guess, decade after decade after decade from now until the end of time. You got to teach the young kids to waste their money and eat the worst things basically the worst things you could be eating and drinking is the products that the athletes, they get pitched, and they don't turn the money down. I mean, the ones that are the best salesmen are the most famous people, so almost by definition, they already have the money. So they're what's known as bad hombres, right? Bad hombres, bad people. No one steps back. Their agents push it for them. Their management companies tell them to do it. So what are you gonna do? We move on. We try to work on self-improvement, and you don't want to get trapped up into worrying about what other people do. But it's a big issue, especially now with like the NBA playoffs. You see all these horrifying commercials of bad things for kids, and and then the NBA, they want to take a stand on all the issues, and the other pro leagues do, and they partner up with the worst people on earth, just terrible people that by definition are pushing products that they don't use themselves and wouldn't want their kids to use. So whatever. I mean, I can live with like Papa John's and Pizza Hut, right? Those things are all right. I mean, I'm sure that someone would argue, well, pizza's worse than anything. Well, I don't agree. I don't think pizza, by definition, is bad for the world. I know Subway sandwiches, which aren't even food, I know that's bad for the world, So, okay, end of speech.